Looks like we've already got some watchers. If you're
Awesome.
watching with us, good morning. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. We'd encourage you to say hello in the comments and let us know you're here so we know you're watching. That's the only way we can know who's here with us. We're going to get started in just a second. We're sharing it a few more places.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Looks like we've got quite a few folks watching with us already.
Awesome.
So good morning. Thanks for joining us. I am Kim Baker with the Gallatin Chamber of Commerce. And if you're watching the C show for the first time with us, welcome. We're so glad you joined us this morning. The Gallatin Chamber exists to support, educate, and engage our members, which is why we bring you the C show weekly, actually twice weekly, on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. And each day we air the episode, we have a special guest join us. And today I have Denise Tinney with the Hilton Garden Inn here in Gallatin. So welcome.
Thank you so much, Kim. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and welcome to everybody who's watching. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, we're so excited to have you. We're so excited to have Hilton Garden Inn here in Gallatin. And we'll start by that. We know that there's probably some people watching that didn't even realize we had a Hilton Garden Inn. It's Gallatin's newest hotel. So tell us a little bit about it.
You know, we are so pleased to have this Hilton Garden Inn here in Gallatin. It's such a beautiful community to start with. We opened the hotel last year in July, but it was a very soft opening, so to speak. And then, you know, we were ramping up, and then the crazy virus started happening. So we've been able to remain open during this virus, and so we're still open, limited services and things like that. But the Hilton Garden Inn is a beautiful property. We have 102 rooms. Kings and doubles, a good healthy mix of kings and queens, I should say. We have a beautiful fitness center, indoor swimming pool with a little outdoor patio attached to the pool, great for little pool parties and so forth. We also have on-site guest laundry, which is great because we do a lot of amateur sports teams, golf tournaments, bass fishing tournaments and things like that. So to have that on-site laundry is very helpful. We have a great restaurant, garden grill, and we have a beautiful bar. It's called Bee's Bar. And outside of the bar, we have this amazing outdoor patio that almost stretches the length of the hotel. So a lot of great space. We have two beautiful meeting rooms, about a little over 1,000 square feet total, can be divided equally in half. So great space to utilize for meetings, conferences, social events, and things like that. But we are loving being here in the Gallatin community.
Awesome. And let's talk a little bit about the food, because we know that people love the food. And I've been a few times and I've tried a few different things on the menu, and they've all been phenomenal. And then everything I've seen has looked delicious. So tell us a little bit about what kind of variety in there, the hours of the restaurant, and it's true that you don't have to be staying at the Hilton to dine in.
Absolutely. We welcome all our friends and neighbors in the community to please come out and see us. I have an excellent chef on board. His name is Jose Garcia, and he is an amazing chef. He runs that kitchen with amazing qualities. We have everything from ribeye steaks to beautiful salmon, citrus grilled salmons, the chickens, the pulled pork sliders, the wings, pizza, flatbreads, all the things that you would grow accustomed to. We have some amazing, authentic Spanish and Mexican cuisine, and we have different little specials that Jose will run on a daily basis. Our hours of operation right now, of course, it's a little bit different because of the virus. We used to have a buffet, kind of a made-to-order, a buffet area, as well as made-to-order. The buffets are gone now. So we're still doing made-to-order. It's a limited menu, but the restaurant opens at 7 a.m. If there's somebody in the hotel and they, trying to get out very early, we are absolutely fine making something for you at whatever time you need. But the restaurant hours are from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. We're opening the bar this weekend. So the bar will be open until 11 o'clock on Fridays and Saturday nights.
Sorry, I was putting those times in the comments so people could remember those. And the bar's open to 11 p.m. on Fridays
Friday and Saturday. Absolutely.
And it's a full service bar. It has
full service
beer, wine.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's talk a little bit about some of the things that maybe y'all are doing. We know that COVID has greatly impacted lots of different business sectors. I think everyone. But we know that the hospitality industry has taken a huge hit just because of traveling and limits and bans on that. And tell us a little bit about what that's looked like for y'all. I know the past few months have been kind of crazy, but you shared with me before we started some of the occupancy for what's coming up, and just let everybody know what that looks like.
Absolutely. I mean, we're slowly ramping ourselves back up, so to speak. I was sharing with Kim earlier that I came in this morning and had beautiful number increases. We had in the last 7 days 280 room nights pick up for the month of July and August combined. So we're very pleased about that, picking up slowly. But Hilton as a brand, they have partnered with Lysol, and we have this whole Hilton Clean Stay program. And it builds upon the already, the very high standards that we already have in housekeeping and hygiene at the Hilton properties. But it's a focus on the cleanliness and visible to guests throughout their entire stay experience. So, it's all about the guest rooms, the restaurant, the fitness center, and all your other public spaces. So we've implemented new standards for the Hilton Clean Stay. It rolled out last week. We have seals on the doors that let you know that when you're a guest, that the previous guests, when they checked out, we've cleaned the room, we've sealed it. No one's been in that room for 3 days. You've got a seal on your door so you can actually see it. You break that seal and you're the first one in the room. New touch points and things like that we're cleaning. We were always cleaning, but now we're doing it constant. We have, wrappers that we put on our remote controls to help keep that safe as well. Fitness center, I've opened the fitness center. We've got limited hours. Or not limited hours, but I do have rules. I would only like to have 2 people in the fitness center at one time. Of course, you've got to get a key at the front desk to get you into the fitness center. And as soon as you leave, we go in and we scrub it down, spray it down. The pool, we just opened the pool this past couple of days. And so I'm limiting that as well. No more than 10 people in the pool at a time. And the same standards apply. We have, self-cleaning stations, hand wipes, Lysol, all throughout the hotel for the guests to use. Just to try to keep it a little bit more safe and healthy for everybody that's involved. We wear masks the whole time. This is how you see me most every day here at the hotel, is with the mask on. But for this, I'm private. I'm in a meeting room by myself, so I'm not around anybody, so it's okay. But our staff wears masks 24/7. My food and beverage staff, my housekeeping staff, a lot of the staff, they wear gloves in addition to that. We have notes on the door asking the guests to please wear a mask. I'm not enforcing it, like I'm not going to kick you out by any means, but it's highly recommended. Please, if you come into the building, wear a mask. Obviously, if you're going to eat and drink, you can drop it down or take it off. But, we highly recommend that everybody wear a face mask as well. So we've got the social distancing, the signs, the tables, and all of those things throughout the hotels. We're doing the best we can. We're following the guidelines of Hilton as a brand. We're following the guidelines from the CDC, the World Health Organization, the state of Tennessee, and especially Sumner County, to make sure that we're doing everything possible to keep not only our team members, but the guests that are in the hotel as well.
I think you said it. I think, most people are doing the best they can, and that's what we're
Yes.
seeing with our businesses too. And we appreciate that because that's all you can do is the best you can.
Exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about, what you're seeing right now. I think it's interesting, who we're seeing travel right now. And I know you don't have full details, but from what you have experienced, like who's booking rooms, who's coming to Gallatin and staying in hotels right now?
Sure. Right now in the middle of the week, it's mainly transient driven, it's business driven. We've got a lot of great company headquarters in our backyard that we're very blessed that, they were essential workers, for lack of better words, ServPro, TVA, Sumner County Regional Medical Center. I mean, all these guys, they've been in and out of our hotel constantly during the week. On the weekends, it's group driven. Now, we haven't had a lot of groups these past couple of months, but they're just starting to pick up again. This weekend, I've got 2 amateur softball teams. I've got a wedding and a graduation. We're the host hotel for the ladies PGA golf tournament in July. So again, the group business is picking back up and it's coming in. So we're thrilled to be a part of that. And anything that we can do. We're going to roll out some really fun packages and really some fun events this year. Like I said earlier, we have this amazing bar, Bees Bar, and we have this amazing outdoor patio that's attached to it and wonderful space. So we want to do a lot of community involved, events and things like that, trivia nights or, interaction with the chef. Everybody come in and learn how to make XYZ. We're going to pair it with some drinks and things like that. And have this whole interactive event. We'll do lots of those. And it could be something as trivial as one night as some beer pong. I mean, we're game on for anything. We just want to make sure that everybody in the hotel that's a guest and all of our friends and neighbors that are around us, because we are blessed to have this beautiful residential area all around us, that they come and we're their home away from home. We're their little happy hour spot on the way home from work, or, they've got some friends and family in town and they got a small place to live. Well, let us be your extension. Let us be your guest bedroom and things like that. So we definitely want to be involved with the community in every shape, form, and fashion. And we're looking forward to welcoming everybody here and having more faces coming to the door.
Awesome. I think that's great. And you've come in and been a great partner already. You are actually a partner member of the Chamber of Commerce, and
Yes.
we so appreciate that. And then also, when folks were feeding the front lines, which we know people are still doing, but I think a few weeks ago, remind me, how many meals did y'all pump out to first responders?
We did over 200, and that was all thanks for you guys. We would not have been able to deliver them if it weren't the help for the Gallatin Chamber of Commerce. We delivered, or you guys delivered, we made over 200 meals, and they only went to the first responders, the healthcare workers here in the Sumner County. It was very imperative to us because, again, this is our home. This is where our family lives, and you guys take care of us. So it was very important for us to be able to give back. And when we made meals, I'm telling you what, Chef Jose got in that kitchen, and it wasn't little cold cut sandwiches and chips and things like that. I mean, he's did this full ensemble dinner menu, smoked salmons and beautiful grilled chicken breast with all the accoutrement or all the condiments and things on it. And it was just an amazing meals that he was able to put out and give to the community. So we were blessed in that aspect. And our owners, our owners were the first ones to actually say, hey, what do you have? What do you need? Here's additional money. Here's additional funds. So, hats off to all of the different companies that were involved with that. Azorf Properties and Baker's Crossing and Epic Investments and all those guys who have a huge part in what we are and who we are now.
Awesome. And the meals were absolutely beautiful and they smelled delicious because we did help drive them around, but they weren't cold cuts. They were, it was a full on plated meal in a box. Yes. It was delicious.
Yes.
I don't know if it was delicious. I didn't eat any of them. I did not sneak any. It was really
You should have had a bite.
Let's talk a little bit about meeting rooms. You mentioned that. So folks can they can rent the meeting rooms, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. We've got, like I said, we've got this one big meeting room that I'm in now. It can be divided equally in half. We have audio visual. I do have audio visual here on site, and whatever audio visual that we don't have, we've partnered with the local company so we can get anything here that you would possibly need. And it's a great space. We can do about 150 people reception style. You can do a good 75 people theater style for a large conference or a meeting. And it's beautiful space. You've got your own separate entrance, so you don't have to walk through the main lobby of the door of the hotel. You can come in through the side and come right to the meeting room.
Awesome. Well, one of the things we've done on these shows, I guess almost every guest, I kind of ask them a semi-fun question. What have you been doing just personally to kind of keep a sense of normalcy in your own life during all of these crazy times? Is there anything you've been doing more of or less of, or just how have you been spending your time?
I'm fortunate that I still have my father. He's 89 years old, and he turned 89 on March 22nd. So my free time is really spent with my family. I have a very small family. I have my sister I live in Smyrna, Tennessee. My sister lives in Murfreesboro. I've got one niece. And so we just kind of stay close together. I pretty much, when I go home every night, I go see my father, check on him, make sure he's okay. I bought him masks and gloves and things like that. And yes, he's 89. And yes, he's the type that should not be out in the public and shouldn't even be looking out the windows. But what are you going to do? He goes around and does his little thing. It's not a lot of stuff, but if he feels the need to get out, he does. But again, he wears his mask and his gloves, and we just try to stay close together as much as we can. Obviously our routines have changed drastically. Things that we used to do in the evenings or on social levels and things like that, we're not able to do. So we're doing a lot of conference calls. We're doing a lot of FaceTime calls with family members that aren't able to get out, or, again, my dad's 89. So those that are close to him at his age, they're not able to get out either. So we're just doing everything we can to make it fun, keep it entertaining, and as clean, as sterile as we can keep everything around us.
Awesome. I think a lot of us have probably spent more family time over the past several weeks, and I think that's really a silver lining from all of this. We can be thankful that we've been able to do that and really have time to do that.
Absolutely. Because one of the things that you always hear about is people saying, they don't have time to do this, that, or the other. And I was always coupled around family time. And well, now we all got that amazing gift of being able to spend time with our family. So out of all of the craziness, it's been a huge blessing.
Absolutely. For those who are watching and maybe don't, and certainly if you're watching and you have any questions for Denise or myself, drop those in the comments and we'll do our best to answer those before we wrap up in a few minutes. But Denise, there might be people watching that don't know where the hotel is. Do you want to tell them where it is and then how they could find y'all or book a room or anything like that?
Absolutely. Call the phone number direct. It's a local phone number. I think we've got it scrolling on the bottom. Myself, and I also have a sales manager here on site. Her name is McKinley Jones. Either one of us would be more than happy to take care of any call, any need that you might have, and work with you on any event that you might want to plan with us. We're located on Tulip Poplar Drive. So it's 1460 Tulip Poplar Drive. And it's between, we butt up against the Tulip Poplar Drive, but in front of us is Highway 31, Nashville Pike. So we're close to the Belvedere Road and between the Harris, I believe that's another very popular street. So we're kind of in that vicinity behind the State Farm. But it's a beautiful property. We've got tons of parking spaces. Parking is complimentary. And it's just a great, great venue. So please come on out and see us, even if you just want to come out and just look at the hotel, see what we have to offer. Again, it might be a fun little staycation for you guys to get away for the weekend, or again, maybe Aunt Emma and Uncle Joe are coming in and you don't have all the space for them, bring them here, or, you just want to plan a party, a meeting, an event, anything like that. Just let us know how we can help. We want to work with anyone in the community to make sure that we're solid here.
I'm muted. The joys of technology.
Fun.
Well, Denise, thank you so much for sharing. Is there anything else you think you'd like to share with us today about the Hilton or just anything in general?
I think for us, it's just, we just want everybody to know that we're here, that we're open, and that we're great partners and stewards of the community and of Gallatin and Sumner County. We're looking forward to being more involved in the community. Again, we're still new. We haven't even hit our 1-year anniversary yet, and it's kind of even hard to say because all the things that have been going on. But we just definitely want to be a part of the community and make sure that we're giving back as much as we're receiving. So come on down and see us. We've got excellent food. Chef Jose is waiting and ready for you anxiously. The bar is open, the pool's open, the water's good. So come on in and let's have some fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Denise.
Thank you
for being such a great community partner. We're so appreciative to have you here, and we're so happy to have another great hotel here in Gallatin to add to the lineup.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes. Hey, everybody, thank you for watching. We will be back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. with another episode of The C Show. So have a great weekend, and go stop in for a meal or a drink, or maybe even a staycation at the Hilton Garden Inn. See you next week.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.